Forbes.
Hold on.
Abby Forbes, Oral Communications 111. Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Read. Hello. With this ring, I thee wed. Do you take someone to have to hold for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part? The ending to a perfect wedding ceremony. These are wedding vows that can be taken for granted by people just like having children, health, and having money. Not every person in the world appreciates all the rights and privileges that they have. Through the course of time, people have married and divorced in the eyes of God and have picked and chose what suits them to be true. Today, I'm going to discuss that same-sex marriage, much like the once illegal interracial marriage, is a civil rights issue. A basic, unalienable right that is constitutionally supported and ultimately psychologically and socially beneficial. Marriage is a legally sanctioned contract between two persons. Traditionally, marriage has been between a man and a woman, but several U.S. tort legislative decisions from 2003 onward have authorized same-sex couples to acquire this legal status. Entering into a marriage contract changes the legal status of both parties, giving husband and wife new rights and obligations. Public policy is strongly in favor of marriage based on the belief that it preserves the family unit. Traditionally, marriage has been viewed as vital to the preservation of morals and civilization. Marrying a person of another race was an illegal act in 1924. 38 states had laws against interracial marriages. After couples like the Lovings, who were from Virginia, got married and eventually were arrested and paid the price for the beginning of change. According to Encyclopedia, the traditional principle upon which the institution of marriage is founded is what a husband has the obligation to support a wife, and that wife has the duty to serve. In the past, this arrangement has meant that the husband has the duty to provide a safe house, to pay for necessities such as food and clothing, and to live in the house. A wife's obligation has traditionally entailed maintaining a home, living in the home, having sexual relations with her husband, and rearing the couple's children. Changes in society have modified these marital roles considerably as married women have joined the working force in large numbers and are more married men have become more involved in the child rearing. Times have grown and changed over the years, and women work and men stay home and take care of the children. Says to me that the whole traditional dynamic of the family is varying and growing. If only things were that easy to change about ourselves. We cannot change a person's hair color or the type of skin they have, who we are attracted to, just because we will them to be. We will always wake up with the same skin color, hair color, and who we are attracted to. So that same holds true for people who are attracted to the opposite sex. USA Today reported in December on a study that showed that during the 12 months after the 2003 legalization of same-sex marriage, Massachusetts was a significant decrease in medical care visits, mental health visits, and mental health costs among gay and bisexual men compared to the 12 months before the law changed, according to Philly.com. And this is why same-sex marriage is healthy. It reduces stress. The acceptance of gay marriage may lead to a perception of social acceptance that decreases such stress, and the result, poor health issues, financial benefits, and then also having visitation rights to one's spouse, rights to the husband or wife's health insurance. Go to question 6. Turning the page over. This is the Lovings versus Virginia, the interracial couple, and I am definitely in support of gay marriage, as well as this is the Declaration of Independence, which we'll touch on in just a moment. What did the researchers find? In the year after same-sex marriage was legalized, gay and bisexual men who got married were significantly less likely to visit a clinic for medical and mental health care. Married women and men saw reductions in their hypertension, depression, and frequency of stress-related disorder called adjustment disorders, health records show. These reductions contributed to 13% drop in health care visits in the following year. Legalization of same-sex marriage. Unfortunately, lesbians were not included in the study because they did not visit a clinic. A synopsis of the Civil Marriage Protection Act, altering a provision of law to establish that only a marriage between two individuals otherwise prohibited from marrying is valid in the state. Prohibiting an official of a religious order or body authorized to perform a marriage ceremony from being required to solemnize or officiate a particular marriage or religious rite of a marriage in violation of the constitutional right to free exercise of religion. Essentially allowing same-sex couples to obtain civil marriage license and protect religious institutions from having to perform any particular marriage ceremony in violation of their religious beliefs, effective January 1, 2013. In conclusion, ask yourself, if you had to choose to be gay, would you? Choosing to fight for things you cannot control is an uphill battle. Marriage is the key to a better life. Studies find tying the knot means improving health and longer life expectancy. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are all endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, as quoted from the Declaration of Independence in 1976. All people were given the God-given right to fall in love and have a family. Getting married can be evident in any young person looking forward to a longer journey. Many years ago, during the 1960s, interracial marriage was illegal, and laws were passed to abolish this amendment. I cannot imagine someone telling me I could not marry the person I fell in love with, like it was evident in the eyes of law or God. Today I have argued a person's rights, and this is a civil rights issue and not a moral issue. I feel as though in the end that people have a right to marry whoever they want, and thanks to a majority vote, the gay and lesbian community will have that right because the law has been passed, thanks to question 6 on election day. However, these issues are not gone and will be fought against until people gain more tolerance. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yay!